everyone. This is Healthy Strength. I'm excited to have you here. Let me know that you, in the comments, that you'll be joining in for this class today. So if you haven't done any yoga strength yet, these are a strength training class but inspired with yoga poses. So it's a combination of weights and yoga. All right. So you don't want to go super heavy, but some of the exercises you can actually pick up a little bit of the heavier weight. So just have a couple of different things available for you. We're going to go ahead and get started right in the center of our mat. Just take a few moments to just allow ourselves to ground in this moment. So in mountain pose, you can keep your palms of the hands facing forward. Close your eyes, roll your shoulders back, and take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just visualize yourself grounding into the earth. And then releasing all the stresses of your day out of the bottom of your feet. Take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. And I do that one more time. Deep breath in and out. So now let's bring the palms of the hands together towards the heart. And as you inhale, both arms up. As you exhale, just really step out to the sides, bring the palm of the hands toward the chest, and sinking into a nice summer squat. You're going to go back up and stepping close together, palms of the hands together. You're going to step out towards the other side. And back to the center. We're going to do the opposite side. And back to the center. And another one here to the opposite side. And back to the center. Now you're going to bring the hands all the way up. And we're not going to come all the way down to the floor. We're just going to hinge at the hip nice and slow. And then come back up. Nice. So we're going to do this 3 times, warming up our hamstring. And up. Engaging the core. Keeping your body nice and tall. And come all the way back up. You're going to step behind and reach up and over. Feeling that nice stretch right underneath your shoulder blades. On your sides and shoulders. And let's switch sides. Step behind and reach. Up and over. Nice and long. Nice and tall. Feel stretching your whole body. And you're going to do that one more time each side. Step behind and reach. And switch sides. It took me like forever to get through to you. And back to the center. Now we're going to give a nice and wide step towards that right side. Bring that palm down as you rotate your body to the right side and bring that right fingertips towards the ceiling. Left hand down on the floor. It's hard to know. Now you're going to straddle that front foot with your hand, bring that left knee down, release your toes and raise both arms up, sinking into this lunge. Feeling that stretch on the hip flexors. And now breathe in, straddle the front leg, tuck your toes in the back, lift the tailbone up, and let's go all the way to the center and then to the opposite side. Keeping that knee extended first, right hand down, left fingertips towards the ceiling. And let's straddle that front leg, bring that right knee down, release your toes on the back. Engaging the core, raise both arms up, shoulders down. Do that nice deep stretch and the hip flexors. And then slowly bring it down, tuck your toes in the back. Let the tailbone outwards come out to the front. Get your legs a little bit closer together. Now place your hands on your hips. And coming up nice and slow. Taking your time, roll the shoulders back, and stepping nice and close. All right, so we are ready to get started. So there are 2 exercises the way we do it. The repetitions, you can hear me? What's going on? It's not a Tuesday thing. You know. How about now? Yeah, okay. All right, I hope it works out. Is it okay? Yes? Okay, good. All right, so there are 2 exercises that we do, and we also alternate back to back. Some of them are going to be 3 repetitions. Some of them are going to be less. Some of them are going to be more. So I'll let you know as we go along, okay? We are going to go ahead and start with rows of warrior 3s. I'm actually going to get a little bit heavier. I'm going to go with 10 pounds for this one. And I'm going to just show you first, and then we'll go ahead and do it together, okay? So we're going to just stand. I'm actually going to do the opposite leg here, left leg. We're going to do a warrior 3. And we're going to roll for 3. I'll modify in just a second. Don't get scared if you can't do this one. We're going to step back and we're going to come nice and low for a garland squat. And we'll do 3 curls here. Engage that core. Come on up. We'll turn. Warrior 3. 3 rows. Okay? Now, if you're not able to do the warrior 3, you can have 1 foot back. And you can just roll. And you also don't have to go low on that spot. You can stay up here. Okay? Do your 3 curls, and then again you turn, and you do your rows. So this is the modification. This is the first exercise. I'll show the second as we get there. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Pick up your dumbbells. I have 10. 10 is on the heavy side for this. I wouldn't go too much heavier than that. So roll the shoulders back. Since I'm going to be facing the front the whole time, I'm going to start with my left foot. Find that one spot on the floor. You can keep your eyes and find your balance. And then when you're ready, go 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now step back. Turn your foot towards the diagonals of the room. Coming down for a garland pose. Elbows into the inner thighs. We do 3 curls. All right, engaging the core, pressing through the heels. Come up to a standing position. Turn towards the opposite side. I'm standing on that right foot. Warrior 3. 3 rows. Nice and controlled. You go step back. Toes towards the corner. Sink into the garland pose or a deep sumo. You can call it. 3 curls. Come on up. Pressing through the heels. Make sure you're not just leaning forward. Turn. We're doing this 3 times. Easy to remember. 3 rows, 3 curls, 3 reps. And come on up, press through the heels. Really important to press through the heels, otherwise you're going to be lifting with your back. Find the balance. 3 rows. So the goal is not to do fast, it's not a cardio. It's just really finding that balance, finding that strength. So we have 1 more each side. Woo. Woo. All right, and turn. Our last one is finishing up here with the curls. Ooh, and coming all the way up. All right, so for our next one, there's no weights. So we are going to come from a warrior 2. So we're going to have left foot forward, right foot back. We are bending that front knee. The front heel is aligned with the back heel. The back toes pointing towards the diagonal, the corner of your arm. Okay? So we're going to start with our warrior 2, shoulders down, into a reverse warrior. From here, you're going to do cartwheel hands. That means just going to come out if you're going to do cartwheel. So left hand, right hand. And then we're going to step back into a plank. Then we're going to do knees. All right, so we're going to do 3 knees and a step in. Coming up into a warrior 2 to the other side and do the same thing. Okay? All right, so nice and controlled, nice and easy. Again, I'm facing this way, so I have my left foot forward here, facing this side. So here you go. Start with that warrior 2, shoulders down. So we're not trying to rush into anything. Here you go, reverse warrior. And then as we exhale, come on down, cartwheel hands. Placing the palms down, step back to the left foot. Here we go. 3 knees, slow. It's all about core. It's not about cardio. Step in, come on up. Warrior 2, other side. Shoulders down, reverse warrior. Cartwheel hands, bring your hands down next to your foot. Step back with that right foot. And we have 3 slow knees. These are purposeful knees. So step in, come on up. So we're doing 3, just like we did the other side. So here we go. Warrior 2, reverse warrior. Cartwheel hands into a high plank. 3 slow knees. And step in that left foot, turn into the opposite side. Warrior 2, reverse warrior. All right, cartwheel hands. Coming all the way down into a high plank. Here you go, knee, 3 knees. And step forward. Warrior 2, reverse warrior. Coming down into a high plank. 3 knees. 1, 2, and 3. Step in. Warrior 2, this is the last one. And step back. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Step forward and coming up. All right, so we are going to repeat this one more time. So go ahead and pick up your weights, whichever weights you feel like it would work for you. Standing on that left foot or stepping back. Even if that was too much, you can still do it both legs down. All right, ready? And go. 3 rows. You go 1, 2, and 3. Step down. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Come on up. Press through the heels. Come up nice and slow. Turn. 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. Step down. Squat nice and deep. 3 curls. 1, 2, and 3. Press through the heels. Come up nice and slow. Turn. Row. 1, 2, 3. Here you go. So round 2. 3 curls. Come on up. Press through the heels. Coming up nice and slow. Really pay attention to that. Standing up there. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Squatting down. And if it's too much for you, don't go so low. Come on up. All right, hold on. One more round. Toes down. Keep square. Woo. Come on up. Turn. Warrior 3. Row. 1, 2, and 3. Last one. Finish it on the curls. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Woo. All right, place those dumbbells down. We're gonna move right into that second one. Here you go. Warrior 2. Shoulders down. Reverse warrior. Coming down with the cartwheel hands into a plank. 3 knees. 1, 2, and 3. Now step in. Come on up. Warrior to the other side. Reverse warrior. Cartwheel hands into a high plank. Step back. Here we go. 3 knees. 1, 2, 3. Step in. Warrior 2, other side. Reverse warrior. All right, it's getting fun. All right, come on now. Cartwheel hands. 3 knees. 1, 2, 3. Step in. Come on up. Warrior 2, other side. Reverse warrior. Cartwheel hands into a high plank. Step back. 3 knees. 1, 2, and 3. Here you go. Step forward. Last round. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Cartwheel hands into a high plank. 3 knees. 1, 2, and 3. Step forward. Come on up other side. Last one. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Coming down into a high plank. Step back. 3 knees. 1, 2, and 3. Bring the knees down. Come sit back on child's pose. That's you can sit on your heels, you stretch your wrists, bring in the back of your hands onto the mat. And you can roll it a little bit. Now let's come up to a standing position, drink some water. Just all rest. All right, so our next one, I'm gonna gonna grab some, nothing too heavy. I'll get probably no more than 8 actually. I have a 6. Gonna bring the dumbbell into a driver. We're gonna step behind. This is a curtsy lunge. We're gonna do 1, 2, and 3. Bring the dumbbell to the chest as you bring a leg into a tree pose, and then we'll press. All right, so it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, press. All right, now the tree pose can be this, or you can just stand up. All right, you don't have to do the tree pose at all. Or you can challenge yourself a little bit, do a little bit. All right, so we're gonna do 3 times inside, 3 times on the other side. Okay, and I'll show a second one when we get there. So here we go. Step behind, standing on that right foot, step behind with your left foot. And drive as elbows extended. 1, 2, 3. Dumbbell to the chest. Leg up, tree pose, press. Bring it to the chest, step behind, driver. 1, 2, 3. Leg up, tree pose, press. That's 2. We have 1 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Dumbbell to the chest, press. All right, switch sides, go right into it. Here goes, step behind. Woo. Find that tree. Oh, I forgot to do my my drivers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Tree pose, press. Last one. 1, 2, 3. The chest, press. All right, that went by really fast, right? So if it was hard for the challenging for the tree pose, start with a baby tree. Start with just placing like this. You don't have to go all the way up like that. Our second one, we're gonna do a side plank, bringing the knee in. I'll show you then I'll modify, okay? So you're here with the knee down, bring the arms up and over. I'm gonna bring that knee in, all right, like this. If this is too much for you, you wanna do standing, you can come here and do this, standing up, all right? All right, so 3 and 3. All right, let's get going. Here we go, here we go. Ready? Set and go. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. We'll switch sides. Other side. Here we go. Lift. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Switch sides. Other side. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Switch sides. Reach. Go. 1, 2, and 3. One more time each side. Switch. Reach. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Switch. Last one here. 1, 2, and 3. Woo. All right, so here we go. We're back to curtsy. Now that we know how it goes, I'm going to go ahead and grab my aid. I think it'll be okay. All right, so standing on that right leg, step behind for curtsy. Drivers go 1, 2, 3. Then down to the chest. Tree pose, press, same side. Here we go. Step behind. 1, 2, 3. Tree pose, press. Step behind. 1, 2, 3. Tree pose. And then press it up. Now you're going to do the other side. Ready? Step behind. I remember now. 1, 2, 3. Tree pose, press. Step behind, curtsy. 1, 2, 3. And press. Last one, step behind. Go. 1, 2, 3. Tree pose. All right. All right, so let's come on down for that side plank. Go knee down. Let's get ready. Get set and go. 3 knees. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Come on up. Other side. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Really focus on engaging the obliques here. 1, 2, and 3. Switch sides. Reach and go. 1, 2, and 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3, and last one. Reach. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and rest. All right, let's drink some water. Okay, so Here we go, next one. We have a sumo pulse with calf raise. So we're gonna come out, toes are out towards the corner of the room, okay? We're gonna come down and we're gonna do 3 calf raises. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna turn, we're gonna raise both arms up. And that's it. We'll go back and go 1, 2, and 3. And then you're gonna turn, raise both arms up. If you find that this is easy for you, want to have a dumbbell in your hand, you can do that, okay? You have the dumbbell, then do an overhead lunge. That's totally fine. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and get started right here on the calf raise. So toes out to the corners, chest lifted, shoulders back, lift it up. Here we go. Both. 1, 2, and 3. Turn, raise it up, and turn back to the front. 1, 2, 3. Turn, reach, and to the front. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Turn and reach. And back to the center. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Let's turn. There we have one more each side after this one. So legs should start to burn. Raise it up. Here you go. So our goal here is to stay pretty much low the whole time. That's why we are finding our challenge. And turn is the last one. And finish on the 3 calf raises. So you go 1, 2, and 3. And come on up and shake those legs. All right. So our next one, we have a bear. So coming down to the bear. This is the bear. You're going to tap on the shoulder, tap on the shoulder. You're going to step back into the plank. Bring the knee down. Triceps push up. Step in on the bear. Tap, tap. Step back, knee down. Triceps push up. Or chaturanga if you want to call it in the yoga. You can also do it with on your toes. All right, so coming down into the bear. Get ready. You can do a wall push-up also if this is too much for you on the floor. Okay? All right, so here we go. For the bear, you want to make sure the knees are underneath the hips. Lift the knees off the mat. Tap shoulders. You go 1 and 2. Step back. Knees down. Push up. Come on up. Step in. Shoulder tap. 1. We're doing this 3 times. Step back. Knees down. And last one. Here we go. Step in. Shoulder tap. Tap. Step back. Push up. Ooh, all right. Sit back and stretch for a second. And let's come on up. Here we go. Sumo poses. Toes out to the corner. Let's do it. Steady. And go. Lift. 1, 2, and 3. And turn and reach it up. Stay down, stay low. Here we go. Down. Lift. 2, and 3. Turn it up and raise both arms up. Sinking deep into that lunge. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Turn and reach to the center. 1, 2, and 3. Turn and reach. Back to the center. Go. 1. Legs should be starting to burn. And turn and reach. Woo. Here we go. It's burning. 2 and 3. And turn and reach. We have the last one here. Pulse right here in the middle and lift. 2 and 3. And come on up. Shake those legs. Let's come down to the floor for that bear. Here we go. Make sure everything's aligned. Wrists, elbows, shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Tuck your toes in the back and lift that knee off the mat. Here we go. Shoulder tap. 1 and 2. Step back. Knee down. Triceps push up. Or chaturanga. Here we go. Step in. Shoulder tap. 1, 2. Step back. Triceps push up. All right. Last one. Step in on that bear. Shoulder tap. Step back. Knee down. Triceps push up. And let's sit back on child's pose and stretch it out here. Breathe. Whew. Ah, this is so fun. My favorite one so far, I love the curtsy retreat. Let me know which one was your favorite. Oh, we're not done yet. All right, so moving on into Our next one, we're actually going to come down to the floor and we're going to work a little bit of our abs, okay? So we are going to do a half rock and roll, and I call it rock and roll when you bring the legs back. And then you come up into a boat pose and we count 1, 2, 3. And then we lift the leg up, come up to a boat pose and count 1, 2, 3. Okay? So this is going to be our first one. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. So let's get ready. Get set and go. Rock back. Coming up to seated position and go. Count 1, 2, 3, and then back. Up, sit up and count 1, 2, 3. Let's go back. Well, let's go ahead and do 10 of these because this a little bit. We need a little bit longer than 3 reps. Here we go. And we don't have 2 sides to do it. 1, 2, 3. So that's 4. Keep going. Sit up and hold. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. Let's do 5 more. Come on up. Sit up. Go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you want more, raise that, extend your knees up. That's a little bit more. We have 2 more to go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Last one. Sit up and hold. 1, 2, and 3. All right, I was kind of rolling forward. All right, so our next one is the bridge pose. So as you lay down on your back, your fingertips should be able to touch your heels. Okay? All we're going to do is slowly lift that leg all the way up. We're going to interlace our fingers behind. And we're going to hold this for an automatic contraction. All right, I'm actually going to time us on this one. All right, so we are staying up for 40 seconds. Get ready. I slowly taking those hips up. Interlace your fingers behind, taking your shoulder blades and hold. So now when we are in a position like this, we want to keep looking straight forward at the ceiling. So you do not want to turn your head sideways. Breathe. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Glutes are nice and tight, your quads are tight, and you're holding. All right, release your fingers and slowly bring the hip down. You're gonna come up right into that boat. So here we go. Now reverse crunch, sit up, and boat. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back. Sit up, go. 1, 2, 3. Roll back. Come on, sit up, hold. 1, 2, 3, and back. We have 5 more. All right, 3 more. All right, 2 more. I'm almost getting all the way at the end of my mat. All right, last one. And time. All right, let's sit back. All right, get ready for that bridge. Make sure you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Slowly lift the hip up. Interlace your fingers, tuck in your shoulder blades and hold. Keep the hips nice and high. And if your glutes are tight, your quads are tight, and you're looking straight up, don't turn your head sideways. It's very tempting to want to look at the screen, but you want to keep your head straight. Pressing through the heel. Breathe. And release your hands and slowly bring your hip down. All right, the next 2, we are also here on the floor. So we are going to come into a down dog, a 3-leg dog. And then we're going to bring the knees. We're going to bring the knees forward, across, and then towards the same side. Alright? And then we'll switch sides right after. So we're going to keep alternating sides. So there are 3 knees, that means that's 3 count to do 3 times each side. So here we go. Check your toes. Lift your tailbone up for a downward dog. Now as you inhale, lift that right leg up. And then as you exhale, bring your knee straight forward. Inhale, lift that leg back. Exhale, bring that knee across. Inhale, lift it up. Now as you exhale, bring the knee towards the same side elbow. And we're going to go ahead and switch it up. Stop right here on the down dog. Inhale for 3-leg dog. Left leg up. Exhale, bring the knee straight forward. Inhale, lift it up. Bring the knee across. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring the knee towards the same side. We're going to switch sides. This is round 1. Inhale, lift it up. Bring the knee straight forward. And lift 3-leg dog. Exhale, bring the knee towards the opposite elbow. Inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, bring that knee towards the same side elbow. Going to a down dog. Now lift that left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, bring that knee straight forward. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the knee across. Inhale, lift that left leg up. And as you exhale, bring towards the same side. We have one more time. Just take a breath here in the down dog. Reset. And let's do one more time. Here we go. Inhale, lift that right leg up. As you exhale, bring the knee straight forward. Do that nice little crunch. Really feel that contraction on your elbows. Now, bring it across. Inhale, lift. Same side as you exhale. All right, switch sides. Left leg up, 3-leg up. Exhale, bring straight forward. Inhale, lift it up. As you exhale, bring it across. All right, one more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring towards the same side. All right, let's go ahead and sit back. Child's pose. Just catch your breath here for a second. And then come up, sit on your heels. You can just rotate here a couple of times. We'll stretch. Place the back of your hand onto the mat. Stretch your wrist. Alright, so we're going to come into our bellies. And this is the Cobra Push-Up. So we're going to bring the belly down. We're going to tuck the elbows are not out, the elbows are in. Hands, palms nicely spread. Distribute the weight evenly throughout the palms of the hand. You need to press as you bring the shoulders blades back and down. And then coming down. And you don't have to go that high, you can just come up a little bit. Okay? Alright, so here we go. We're going to do 8. Let's do 8 of these. Ready? And go. Here we go. Press up. And slowly down. Nice and control. Here we go. All right, 4 more. All right, 2 more. And last one. Now let's go ahead and sit all the way back. Good child's pose. Do that nicely stretching your way back. Now let's go ahead and stretch it out here, that wrist. Hands roll in both directions. And we are working the wrist, so you're going to feel. But if it's too much, modify. You can always rest in between, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get ready. So check your toes in the back. Make sure everything's nice and aligned here before we get started. Lift that tailbone up for a down dog. Now let's inhale, lift that right leg up. As you exhale, bring that knee right straight across. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cross towards the opposite elbow. Inhale, lift. Bring it towards the same side. Straight side. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bring it straight forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it across towards the opposite elbow. And make sure you make this count. Inhale, lift. Exhale, same side. And I mean by that, do that nice little squeeze, the nice little crunch. Inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, reach straight forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it across. Inhale, lift. Exhale, same side. All right, next switch it up here. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, reach straight forward. I know this is challenge, but we got this. Come on. Inhale, lift. Exhale, across. Inhale, lift. Exhale, same side. We have one more. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach straight forward. Inhale, lift. Let's bring it across. All right, lift. Same side. Now left leg, last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach straight forward. Inhale, lift. Let's bring it across as you exhale. And now the last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, same side. Wonderful job. And release. Woo! That was challenging, but that was great. Building our strength, core strength, upper body strength. Feeling nice and strong. All right, let's go ahead and stretch our wrist here before we do the next one. And let's roll. And rotate opposite direction. All right, so you're going to come down to the Cobra Push-Up. Make sure the elbows are in and you retract the shoulder blades, roll them back. Let's press it up to the palm of the hands. Make sure not pressing through the fingers. We'll do 8. We have 4 more. Last one. All right, exit that. All right, very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a break here for some water. Alright, so our next one, we're going to come up. We're going to get a little break from our upper body. We're going to do the eagle legs with the side leg lift. So this is a balance, a challenging balance pose. So modification, you just do this. Now if you want to do the whole thing, you're gonna, if you're standing on the right leg, you're gonna lift, you're gonna cross, and you're gonna tuck your toes, you're gonna hook behind your calf. And we're gonna, you can just do namaste hands instead of eagle arms. And then as you lift, side leg lift. I know, this is challenging. 1, 2, 3 each side. So let's try, okay? Remember, you can just do a little tuck up to the front, or you can even just place the legs towards the side and then do a side leg lift. All right? Okay, so let's try. Here we go. So steady in the right leg, you lift the left leg, you cross it over and behind, palms and the hands together, sinking into that spot if possible. Find that one spot. You gotta look at that one spot and then release. Side leg lift. Cross. And lift. It takes a lot of balance and strength. We'll do the best we can. All right, very good. Only 3. And go ahead and release that pressure on that ankle. Rotate. Both sides. It does take a lot on your lower body to do this one. So again, you can just have the foot here if you want. Okay? So let's go ahead and cross behind. So we're doing the opposite. Let's sink in. And lift. And squat. And lift. and lift. We did it. All right, rotate. Use all that pressure on my ankle right here. All right, so the next one, we're going to do a chair pose. We're going to put a chair pose, both arms up. We're going to pose. 1, 2, 3. Palm the hands together, turn and hold. 1, 2, 3. And then lift it up overhead. Pose for 3. Turn for 3. All right, so here you go. Overhead, chair pose, both arms up. You don't need any weights here. 1, 2, 3. Palm the hands together. Bring the elbow, the outside part of your thigh. Looking over that right shoulder towards the ceiling. 1, 2, and 3. Raise it up. Sink into the heels. 1, 2, 3. Palm the hand towards the heart. Turn towards the opposite side. Count 1, 2, and 3. Raise it up. Here we go. Sink in. 1, 2, 3. Hands to the heart. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Raise it up. Chest is lifted. Core is engaged. 2, 3. Palm the hands together. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Legs are burning. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And turn. 1, 2, 3. And up. 1, 2, 3. And turn. 1, 2, and 3. And coming up. So now we already forgot about how upper body was tired. Woo. Yes. We find nice little challenges. All right, we're going to do one more time. All right, side leg lift, eagle leg. So stay on that right foot. Lift, cross, and tuck. Sinking a little bit into that squat. Coming up, side leg lift. We've got the star. Nice one. Second time around is not so bad just because you know what to expect, right? All right, let's go ahead and release the pressure. If you are really trying this and you sometimes find off balance, you can always have your back against the wall. Stay close to the wall, because if you feel like you're losing your balance, you can always reach to the wall. Landing on these really challenging poses. Here we go. Lift, cross, tuck. Palm the hands together. Squat. And ladies, lift. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. All right, rotate, release the pressure. And let's get ready for that chair pose. Arms up, shoulders down, sink into the heels. 1, 2, and 3. Palm the hands together. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Raise it up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Turn. 1, 2, and 3. Raise it up. Here we go. Sink in into the heels. 1, 2, 3. And turn. 1, 2, 3. Turn. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Turn. 1, 2, 3. I think we have one more time. There were so many 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Turn. I gotta make sure we have 3. We can do 3. We can take a break, or you can take the challenge and turn. And coming up and shake those legs. Woo. All right, so moving on. The next pose, we definitely want to find, if you feel like a little off balance, a wall to have your back against the wall. Sometimes it's helpful if you have something a little higher so you can place your hand. I'm going to do the half a moon. All right. You can also, if you have a yoga block, it can be helpful. You do not need it. You can just place your hand, like for example, if I were to do it here, or not if your window is open or anything like that. On a chair that doesn't flip over or fold it. Something like that won't move, like a counter, the edge of your couch, the end of your bed. All right, there are many things that you can do to do this one. So what we're going to do in the half a moon, we're going to place the hand somewhere or on the floor. All right, whatever you have, you can place your arms up this way, open up the hip. We're going to kick. 1, 2, and 3, and then tap down. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do the other side. You can move the blocks, just turn around, Actually, I have two blocks, so I'm just going to use both of them. But by all means, whatever you have, you use. 3 leg curls, 3 leg lifts. All right, so here you go. Turn, leg up. I just lost my, it doesn't stay in my ear. Here you go. All right, leg up and curl. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Now tap down. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And switch to the other side. Or you can bring the whatever you have to the opposite side. Raise it up. And leg curl. 1, 2, 3. And I'll tap down. 1, 2, and 3. And let's go ahead and do the other side. Raise it up. Leg curl. 1, 2, and 3. And 10 tap down. Raise. 1, 2, and 3. This doesn't even have to be a big movement. It can be a small movement. Other side. Here we go. Leg curl. 1, 2, and 3. And down. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And I know it's really burning. My glutes are on fire. Here we go. Other side. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Tap down, up. 1, 2, and 3. So these are a lot of glutes on these. A lot of glutes. Here you go. Other one. Other side. Here we go. Kick. Hamstring right here. 1, 2, 3. Down, up. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yes. I felt that too. Alright, so for this next one, also going to be feeling a lot in the glutes. This is like a standing split. You can have, you don't necessarily need to have the block, but you can have it. So all we're going to do is raise it up and tap it down. Right, so right here. So we are still working the same muscles in a different location, right? So we turn, now we turn this way. We can continue working on your glutes. Alright, so here we go. We can just stay facing this way. So that way we don't have to keep turning around. We'll do one side and then we'll do the other side. Ready? And go. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And then switch sides. Lift. 1, 2, and 3. Other side. Switch. 1. Back is nice and flat. 2, and 3. And switch. 1. Squeeze the glutes. 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, and 3. Other side. Go. 1, 2, and 3. All right, coming up. Nice and slow. All right, so we have one more time. I'm just gonna put our music on. All right, so get ready for that half moon. Raising your leg up, arm up. Here you go. Leg curl. 1, 2, and 3. Side leg lift. Here you go. Drop, lift. 1, 2, 3. And one up. Other side. Move your block if you need to. Leg up. Leg curl. 1, 2, and 3. And drop. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Woo. Other side. 1, 2, 3, and drop. It's a little windy here for me. And it's not even a tree pose. Switch it up. Leg curls. Woo. And tap for 3. Come on. These are the last ones standing. We're going to come down to the floor. It'll be nice and relaxing. So just hang in there. You came this far. Other side, leg curl. Go. 1, 2, 3. And tap down. Lift it up. 1, 2, and 3. All right, other side. Lift. Come on. 1, 2, and 3, and tap. 1, 2, last one, and 3. Ah, this is a brain burner. All right, get ready. If you feel like this one is too much for you, like with your hands out like that, just do it standing. You can always do this right here. But make sure it doesn't go too high. One of the things I always teach my clients is to place their hands on the booty so that you can feel what is feel on the booty. If it goes too high, you're gonna feel it on your back, on your lower back. It's not what we want. Okay? All right, so here you go. Hands down, ready? And left. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, and 3, and switch. We got one more time each side. All right, last one here. 1, 2, and 3. And knees come up. You can move away those blocks. Whew, and water. Now, it's really windy outside. We're going to come down to the floor. We're going to come down to our backs. And this is where it gets really relaxing. So don't go anywhere. It's really important to do this part as well. Just going to do a nice stretch. So go ahead and lay down on your back and bring your knees to your chest. And let's rock side to side. Breathe. Let's feel that nice massage in the lower back. And let's make some nice little circles here. Now, it doesn't matter which direction you're doing right now. Now we're going to go ahead and switch directions. We're going to go to the opposite direction. Allow your knees to drop out to one side, arms out on a T position. That means we are aligning fingertips to fingertips. You want to make sure the shoulders are touching the floor. Relax your shoulders down. You want to have your knees and your ankle in the same direction. So your heels are not towards your glutes, okay? So you have your heels underneath. That's one of the things I see a lot of people doing when I'm working with someone. And I'm going to slowly come back to the center. Take your time. Take your time. And just go ahead and go to the opposite side. Relax your shoulders. Breathe. Make sure those ankles are underneath the knees. Breathe. Relax. And very slowly come back towards the center. And let's go ahead and extend one knee down at a time. Take your time. Bring your arms above your head. And make your body nice and long. Take a deep breath in. Now as you breathe out, bring the right knee up towards the chest. If you like, you can bring your forehead towards the knee. Interlacing your fingers on top of your shin. And slowly, just bring your arms above your head. Make your body nice and long. Breathe in. As you breathe out, just bring that left knee towards the chest. Interlace your fingers over the shin. And if you like, bring the forehead towards the knee. And slowly lifting the arms above the head. And now slide your elbows down so that your elbows are on a 90-degree angle. The back of your hand is actually touching the floor. So the back of your whole arm is touching the floor. Alright, so this is called like the baby arm. It's a 90-degree angle with your elbow. Now bend your knee, one knee at a time. I'd like for you to focus on drawing the navel into the spine so that you do a small little pelvic tilt. And then you want to open your shoulder blades nice and wide. So what we want here is to have your whole upper body touching the mat. So there's no space between. This is not a forceful, harsh thing. This is a soft and mild thing. But we wanted to release your whole upper body onto the mat. When you do this correctly, you feel such a great release because most of the time you have our shoulders rotated inward while you're sitting down, typing, driving, texting. And this takes your body in the opposite direction so those muscles can relax. So it feels really good. And slowly release and relax. We're going to bring the legs up for a happy baby. So holding at the edges of your feet if possible. If that's not possible, just hold on to your pants, your shorts, your legs, whatever you have. And we're going to bring the knees towards the armpits. Now if it's possible, go ahead and bring one heel towards the glutes and extend it upwards and right. You don't want to hyperextend that knee, so make sure it's a tad little bit. You feel that nice hamstring stretch. And we're going to slowly switch. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. This is a figure of 4. And we're going to bend the knee and interlace your fingers over the shin. Bring both knees towards the chest and feel that nice glute stretch. After this last round of exercise, we did so many things for our glutes, so this should feel good. Breathe. Notice how you're feeling in this moment, just taking this time for yourself. We're always searching for love outside of ourselves, but this is when we give ourselves love in a way that nobody else can. And guess what? You don't depend on anything else for this. Just your willingness to take this time to just connect with yourself and do something that's for yourself. If you don't prioritize yourself, nobody else will. So let's go ahead and release that. Let's cross the opposite leg over by figure 4. And interlace your fingers over the shin, or it can be behind your hamstring also. Pull both legs towards your chest and do that nice glute stretch. And slowly release and cross your legs. Roll to one side and come up to a seated position. And you can just cross your legs right here. We're going to do a tricep stretch after those push-ups. Should feel nice and good, that stretch. Also, yesterday we did chest and triceps, so always feels good. And let's switch sides. And we're going to go ahead and finish it up with 3 deep breaths. So breathe in, breathe with all arms up, palms and hands together. And bring your thumbs towards your heart center. just giving that love towards yourself. Breathe in and breathe out. And one more time, deep breath in and breathe out. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Let me know if you did this yoga strength class, and don't forget to like it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you do subscribe so that you can keep joining me for these classes. All right, thank you so much for joining me here. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll see you next time.